Okay, it's recording. So, Git Workflow for Teams. It's very important topic, not for only your projects. So we'll use it in all the team projects you will have from now to the end of the cohort. Also, you will use it in companies every single day. Seriously, every single day you'll do this. You will use Git every day, and you are working in a team. Okay? So that's what's special about this lecture. You will not get everything here. You will get some of it, but you need to do a lot of research. I'm also gonna give you at the end a topic to research about, and this is number one question in interviews. What's the difference between merge and rebase in Git? Everyone rebase. Everyone asks you this question. Any single interview, you ask you this question. So I will leave it for you to research, but I will give you some heads up about it. Okay, so this lecture was designed to talk about how to use rebase. Because in companies, in real life, people use rebase. And we'll see what rebase means. And you as individuals here, working team as for beginners, people don't use the rebase. So we'll see the difference first. We'll talk about difference. But keep in your mind, this is designed for people who work in companies. So you have an option to use rebase or use the other option, which is merge, the one you use all the time. All right. So what are we trying to do here? Explore one approach to a Git workflow for teams. You are working in a team, and let's say we are 4 people, and we are all doing some work, committing in Git, and at some point, you'll push, I will push. What's gonna happen? How are we gonna organize this? Where do we keep our work? Okay? Good Git workflow along with clear team communication. That's what's gonna be this lecture about. Task management. And all of this is essential element of productive group project experience. If you go through this best practice, this is going to be a very good experience for you in this project. And then you'll apply in the next project and so on. Part 1, setting up your repos. So you're starting tomorrow, writing code. How are you going to do this? First, you should know that you need to have an organization. Again, think of Hack Reactor, think of RBK, think of the company that you will work in the future. Think of your team that you are having now, the Greenfield team. Every team is an organization. So let's say you're working in Expedia in the future, you will work under Expedia GitHub. But you're not actually gonna interact with Expedia directly. You should interact through your GitHub, your own GitHub. So you have username and password, you will enter your GitHub, and you will use these to pull and push from your local machine, right? So we'll simulate that in the Greenfield. In the Greenfield, you should create an organization. Organization, okay, give it a name, and you create all repos, or any repo you want, you create it under that organization. Don't create any repo under your name. Okay? Simply as this, you go to here. So let me just go to my GitHub because this is not my GitHub. So you go to your GitHub, add there, new organization, you create it, give it a name, invite your team to it. So this is Scrum Master job. So you should do this. You should create an organization, invite your team to it, and should invite us, right? No? It's public, I guess, right? There's no need? It's public. Just we'll announce it. We'll show you something about it. Anyways, so yeah, you should create your organization there. And when you create it, if you go here, I created this organization called RBK Hackers. Better? Okay. RBK Hackers. Here. This is an organization I created yesterday. You click on it. This is an organization. You view the organization. If you go here, look at here. It's RBK-Hackers. There's nothing telling you about my name there. There's nothing about my name, about my GitHub. This is the organization. I'm logged in with my account, yes, but this is the organization, GitHub. And they have one repo called Git Lecture. So click on it. I will tell you the repo name slash the organization name slash the repo name. Here where all work should be. All of your work should be here, not on your GitHubs. Okay? But now we'll talk about interaction with this. Let's go back to our lecture. So again, create an organization. You add the team members to it. There we have 1, 2, 3, 4 team members here. The repos, this repo on the organization, the master branch of it is the source of truth. Always. The master branch is the source of truth for your code. Because all the final version of your code will be in the master branch of this repo, okay, on this organization. Good? You have other branches, you have other accounts, but the source of truth, the final version of code is on master branch here. Let's see. Also, each team member should fork as we do in Hack Reactor. So, after, let's say I'm the Scrum Master, I created this RBK Hackers, okay, organization. Now, my team will go and fork, even me, myself, I will go and fork from this. So let me do this here. I go here, okay, I'm inside this repo, I just fork it. And it will ask me, what's your name? This is my name. Now, it's under my name. Now, this is my copy. You do the same, you do the same, you do the same. If you are in one team. What do we do with Hack Reactor? Same thing, right? You fork it, you work on it, you push, right? Oh, okay, you clone it, you work on it locally, then you push, right? And then you send the pull request. We'll do the same. Why we do this? To keep the work organized. And not only that. In real life, what they do is, I'm the team lead, and there is 4 in my team. All of you will, after you push your code, you send a pull request to the organization. Before we merge the code together, I should review your code. And that's where the code review happens. Exactly. Not only the conflict, I want to make sure your code is working fine. So I should review your code. If it works, I just merge it together. Good? I can, yeah, there is a way to download it and try it on your computer, or I go to your computer and you show me the changes you did, and I took a look at them, and then I go to my computer, review your code as code, because if you go in the pull request, you will see the code, you will see the differences you made. So I see them. You show me the functionality. I see the quality of your code. And then if I thumb up, I just go merge, accept the pull request.
We need to add the code.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Sure. So I forked, and after you fork, you should clone it in your local machine. Okay? Same thing I'm gonna do here actually. I go here, and how I can clone this, copy, go to my terminal, and then I do git clone. I'm cloning this Git lecture, ls. What? Oh, okay, yeah, there is a way. The owner of the repo, the owner of the organization can make these repos.
How to like put stuff in the repo is just a file, not
Yes.
inside.
Yeah.
How to put like files or divide files and then give it to
The first step you do, it's empty.
yeah.
You just go to the repo. When you create the repo, it will give you instructions. After you create the first repo, it will give you instructions. It will tell you do git in a echo whatever, create the readme. After the create me, you push your code.
Yeah.
And this is the owner of the organization should do this as a first step. And then when they're done, everyone in the organization can make forks. Empty one. Yes.
Without like dividing the files. Say
No dividing. No. It's empty at the beginning, and now each one of us will start adding files. Okay? Now, it could be something else. Could be the Scrum Master could do like a startup code for this organization, for this repo. And the startup code, everyone for the startup code, and so on. Yeah. It could be in any way. It's fine. Now, we'll talk about how to see other one changes and so on. Okay, where is it? Oh, Git lectures. CD Git lecture, ls. Here's the readme. Now, if you do git status, for example, nothing. If you do git log, this is the log. This is first commit done by Ahmed, who is the owner of the organization. Now, if you do git remote -v, and what do you see here? You see the origin of my GitHub, not the actual GitHub, because I'm only linked to the GitHub. I'm only linked to my GitHub, and my GitHub repo is a fork from other repo that lives in another organization. Okay? So the way it looks now, so yeah, this is Ahmed GitHub. Okay? And this is BK GitHub. And on my machine here, local machine, I have a copy of this. That's how it looks like. These are remote. This is local. Good? Let's move on. Let's see what's going to happen after. Okay, now I can do whatever I want here because I'm working on my own copy. Let's see. We're learning the best practices again. You can do this many ways, but this is the best practice. Okay, local. They will copy the URL. They will git clone it, and then now you want to make sure your local also is synced with the organization. So you should add this remote, and that's your question to us, Ammar. Ammar asked this question, how to add remote. Now we should also create a remote connection between my local computer and the organization itself. So we should do git add upstream, the name of the repo here. So the organization, RBK hackers here. You go to this repo, you get the name of it.
Get the remote, add the remote, and then add the link.
Exactly. So you want to do git remote add. I think you should give it a name, I guess. Forget the syntax. Upstream. That's the default name for it. Upstream, and you add to it. Now, if you do git remote IP, you'll see two. One origin and one is upstream. Upstream is the one we forked from. Each team member has to follow these steps.
So now you pushing your account and on the upstream.
Actually, no, you push to your account. I will show you how. Exactly, you put request to the other one manually. That's the way they organized it. So no mistakes will happen.
So you always take remote to add upstream.
What?
You always go back.
No, you do it once. When you fork the first time, when you fork and clone, you should do this. So this is the first day. We're just doing the first day stuff. Okay?
So to get the most recent repo, you get it from the upstream. Is that how it works?
I will show you. Yeah.
Get remote, I think you connect your local machine with your GitHub account, right? For the remote.
Git remote in general will link you to something remote on the web. Now, Git remote upstream, add upstream will make a remote link between you and the original organization. This organization. Because your computer only linked with origin. What's origin? Origin is your GitHub, this one. But you want also to establish another link between you and them. Okay?
Upstream, yes. So that's what we should do.
Upstream. Yeah, here's the command. Git remote add upstream, and then you put the name of the repo on the organization. Okay? Good? Alright. It's just so good, yeah, but it's common. Origin is common for a link between your local machine and your GitHub. Upstream is for something on the organization. Yeah. Good? I don't think it's a keyword, no. It's not. Alright, we're done now. That's the only thing you need to do in day one. You're done. You're set.
Ahmed, we actually did this in the prep once we used to get warm-ups from the RDK organization. We did get remote, add remote, and then we put the RDK.
Yeah.
Whenever they added a new warm-up, we did get remote, get full remote master.
Full remote, yeah. And now we're gonna do rebase too. Full rebase. See what that means. Okay, let's move on. Submitting changes. Now, everyone will submit changes. So, that's your local. We are here. The yellow arrow means like, where is your branch? So I'm in branch master. Okay. I'm in my local computer. I'm my origin here and my master. Before you begin, make sure you are on your local master. So you should be on your local master. So what you do is git checkout master. You guys know this, right? Not on something else. Git checkout master, yeah. So I'm already on master. If you do git checkout, your branch is up to date with original master, so you are on master. I mean, if you have branches, you can do branches, but if you put master, it says you are already on master, so you're not. But if you are on different branches, git checkout will move you to a specific branch. You guys know what a branch is?
So there's
Interesting.
the solution branch,
What?
master branch, the solution branch, master branch. Is that what you
Exactly, the solution branch. You guys don't know the solution branch? You've never checked it out?
Yeah, of course.
I did not hear anything.
Yeah, of course.
Did you check out solution
Yeah.
branch before? How you did it?
Branch.
Oh, online, not locally.
not locally?
What? How did you play with it then? You never.
We just read the code. That's
Thank you. What do you do after you go home? All right. So usually what we do is like I thought you guys do this all the time because we publish the solution branch. So I thought you go home and do it. No one mentioned it.
No.
No, I mean
I mean, if you want to try out the solution code, we just copy paste.
copy paste.
No. We put it offside, change the branch to the solution, and copy the link.
Check the technology.
Yes.
Okay. There's no need. You can just do it locally. It works because everything is pulled already. Yeah. I'll show you. Okay, let's do this. So get checkout. If you have different branches locally, you move from branch to branch. Okay? Now we'll move to branches. We'll see. Okay, get checkout master. So to make sure you are in your master. Now again, we are here. We are in the local computer and we are on master. So every time you begin making a new set of changes. Now it's the time to make changes. Before I make any change, you must make sure your local master branch is synced. The master on your local branch is synced with the organization master. Why? Because we said the organization master is the source of truth. The up-to-date code is here in the master branch. Again here, okay? That's the organization. The master branch here is the source of truth. So we want to make sure our code locally, before we apply any changes, matches this. Otherwise, if it does not match, if it's outdated, we need to get that code. Why do you think like this code might change if you did not make any change?
Other team members.
Because there's other team members. Because there's 3 other team members, they might like change the work here, change the code here, and you don't know about it. So before you do anything, you make sure to get the changes from the master on the organization repo. Okay? And you do it this way. Git pull, dash, rebase, upstream master. Forget about rebase for a second. Think of the rest. Git pull upstream master. You're pulling not from your GitHub, not from origin. You're pulling it from the remote, the organization repo. Okay? Because it's the source of truth. Nice. Now, rebase. That's a different story. So rebase, it's just a way to, if some other people did some commits, you did commits, other team members did commits, it will just like put them in one base and show the most recent commits to you only. Now, this is different than the regular merging. And that's a different story. I'm not going to talk about it now because you'll be more confused. Okay? But after this, I encourage each one of you to Google the difference between rebase and merge because they're different. Question?
The first time we cloned the from the organization.
Yeah,
No, cloned it
from your own.
Yeah. Then we make changes and commit and push, right?
Yeah.
We don't do the full thing.
We did not do any commit, any push yet.
What?
We did not do any commit and push yet. It's empty.
Okay.
So if we follow this practice, we won't get anything different from our own.
No, I mean when we do like normal cloning,
So when you do cloning, this is the first step. You still don't have any changes.
yeah, then I pull because I take the changes from the
You
organization.
take the change from the organization because it's the updated
So
one.
each time we want to work on the
In
cloning
the morning.
we have to pull.
Yeah, in the morning, like you go to the morning, maybe you finished work at 9 p.m. last night,
Yeah.
but Muhammad did not push his code until 10 p.m. So when you go to the next morning, you want to work, you should get the source of truth.
So I just put git pull and
Yeah.
the name of the remote and
exactly as we mentioned here. Git pull dash dash rebase upstream master. So you get his changes as well with the rebase. Yeah, I just tried to explain it in like I just tried to explain Git pull upstream master first, and then I talked to you about upstream about rebase.
You said upstream is the like, default word.
Git pull upstream master. Okay, we'll get you the changes. Rebase, we'll rebase them.
But we're not going to use it.
We will use it.
You just said we're not.
I said we will use it. It's a good practice, but usually people think for beginners, they think merge is better.
Well, he told us not to.
Who told you that?
When we were in the
Yeah, that's always the recommendation for beginners, like not use upstream. Okay, I will tell you what's rebase. So rebase will, when they do the merge, they merge the code together. Okay, but they don't merge the commits. So you will lose some of the commits. No, in rebase. In merge, you will get everything. The whole code. So the result of the code in rebase and merge are the same. Same results. But the commits, you will lose commits in rebase. You will get all in merge.
Isn't it bad because you can't have backlash if you lost
It's okay. I think for advanced like people, they think this is
Why
fine.
would they prefer something with less security?
Yeah, it's not the security. It's not about security. It's about content. You mean like they lose content. It's not security.
If they lose their
They lose
previous
data.
Yeah, their previous
Yeah.
comment, which is kind of important because sometimes you have to revert to a comment.
But they always say the problem is when you do this. Yes, you'll get less commits. But when the projects get bigger and bigger, you don't want to get all the commits. That's too much. So rebase should be fine for them.
So the summary comment.
Yeah, summary. Huh? Yeah, because I would say move on with the instruction as they are here. You'll get a chance to understand this more because this is, as I said at the beginning, this is a big topic.
Not from the topic itself. Yesterday you told us you commit. Now you think
We did not commit yet.
Yeah, in general. And when you use rebase, you're gonna
Lose them.
these commits.
Yeah.
This is the-
Yeah, again, I'm teaching you the best practice here. The best practice. There is another way to push your changes to your local. That's fine. Too. So there is a way to save them. They are also locally, right? So they are somewhere. But I'm gonna make it simpler for you. So you did some change, like you're making some changes, and Iman's working something. Iman is doing team, and now you pulled the changes that Iman did on the repo. You don't want to see everything about Iman work, like details. You just want the conclusion. It's simply as that. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Just keep it simple. Okay, we'll give you, again, later on, I'm gonna show you like articles about differences. Best practice is this. What beginners do is something else, just like regular pull, and pull will do the merge. Now, okay, so we did this. We got from the source of truth, we get the code. Now, you should always leave your local master as simple and up-to-date copy of the source of the truth. If you want to make changes, you should create a branch specific to your changes. That's the cool thing. Now, master is clean. Master is a copy that matches exactly whatever is in here. Now, I want to make a feature. Let's say I want to make the APIs for specific, let's say, server. Let's say APIs for users only. Making these APIs on the server side, I should make a branch to work on this specific feature. You should not work in master. That's also a best practice. So every time you want to make set of changes, you should create your own branch.
By creating your own branch, you have to.
You're still locally. You're here.
But how to create
Here we go. No, not here we go. Next. Yeah. So get checkout dash B means create a branch. And the name of the branch, feature branch. That's the name of the branch.
So the branch will be in the RDK GitHub, but you just click.
No,
It will be in your GitHub.
it's a new local. It's not in GitHub yet. It's local. You're still here. Local machine. I'm gonna start making some features today. I create a branch locally and I will start like committing. I didn't push anything yet. Okay? So what I do in the morning, every day, in the morning, I should do this step, rebase, git pull dash dash rebase of stream master. Okay? And then I want to start new feature. I create a new branch using this and start adding to the code and committing. This git checkout dash B will do two things. We'll create a branch and we'll check it out. So you'll move your head to the new branch. Okay? Let me do it for you here. Git checkout dash B. Wake up. Let's say lecture. Okay, is that what it is? Yes. Ta-da! Now, if you do git status, for example, it will tell you you are on. Probably. You are on branch lecture. How do you show list of branches? List of branches, check out. No. I want to see the list of branches. It's branches, yes. It's git branches dash A.
That's a good
Branch. Yeah. See, it tells you you have lecture and master. Forget about these. It tells you have locally lecture and master. This is for
I
something
want to go
else.
back to the master and make another.
Oh, all right, good, cool. Git, check out, master. Now you are on master.
And make a new branch for another.
Well, you can make a new branch from anywhere, even if you are not in master.
So I'm gonna make a branch of a branch.
No, there is no sub branches. It's just branches from original.
When you push via the new branch lecture, it will appear on your GitHub that you have two branches, master and lecture.
Yeah. But good question by the way here. I just remembered something. Every time you make a branch, let's say you have 10 branches, and each one has different code. When you do git branch and you create a branch, where did it get the code from? This or this or this or this? From this, huh? You can assign this one, but the default is master. So it's always created from master. Okay? Now I'm gonna go back, git branch. We call it lecture. Yes. Now you are a lecture. What? Branch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Git checkout. Seems like git branch does something. I didn't know this. Good. We are on lecture. Cool. So we are on lecture here, this branch. Okay? And now you want to make some changes. You write some code, you make commits. Okay? Now, after you make commits, you need to submit them. So you are ready to submit your changes for review. You want to send them to the organization. And now here's the problem. Other people made some changes and they already submitted them to the organization. And you did not yet. And you don't know that some people did submit these changes. we need to handle it like a situation that other changes have been merged into the organization master while we are working. So what to do? Before you push, actually if you try to push, it will tell you, hey, there's some changes. But let's say, before you're ready to push, so we said in the morning, let's repeat this again. In the morning, I git pull rebase, okay? I can make the changes in a new branch, okay? And then before I push, I will also do again rebase, pull. I pull the changes again. Because while I'm working during the day, maybe you push some changes to the organization. Okay? So I want to make sure I'm up to date. I pull the changes, make sure my app is still working with your changes, because that might not be the case. Maybe because I did changes that affect your changes. You did changes that affect my changes.
So the point will not erase your changes because you didn't put
No. Well, again, rebase or merge will not affect the code itself.
No, in your
Remember.
code, the one that you changed. But
Yeah.
someone else changed the same code.
Exactly, you will get a conflict.
When you put it, will tell you that there's a conflict.
There's a
And
conflict,
it will
yes.
not
It might tell you there is a conflict. It might tell you there is no problem. And if there is no problem, there is two choices. Your app is still working, your app is not working.
I know maybe it's not related, but can you create a conflict and fix it? See what's the conflict.
I was going to think about it, but I thought it's going to take a long time. So I want you to struggle with it. It's going to take forever. I know. Like, I did it before. I was going to bring this raw next to me and code together, but I was like, it's going to take forever.
When I pull changes that I pull are merged with my changes. So my
Yes.
changes don't go away, right?
Yeah.
Second question. When I make new branches, let's say I made a feature in one branch and another feature in another branch. So how am I connecting all of these together?
Oh, hold on. So you're making two branches.
Okay.
Well, you should not do this first. You should work on one branch only a day.
And I commit that branch and it goes to the master and then it goes, or like.
You should send a pull request. You should send it to the repo, the original repo, before you move on and start a new branch.
Okay, and when I.
And guess what? After you're done, you should delete the branch.
Yeah, right.
It should not exist.
So what,
You should have one branch at a time only.
so what does it
You can reuse it, but why we're creating different branches? Because I want let's say names that make sense. So I'm creating a branch to give the lecture. That's why I named it a lecture. You're working APIs, so you call it like refactoring APIs branch and so on. Branch by branch, no, branch by branch. You can create, but it's gonna be a mess. So you create a branch only. I may create one branch. Basma create one branch, and you create one branch only. And once you're done with your feature, you delete the branch, and you start a new branch.
And
So
the code is deleted with it.
no, it's not deleted. Wait then. you guys just want to wait, okay? Just wait.
before? When we start to build request from the master first, like if you check out, it's master or branch, right?
When you
First, code. I will start now and I will make it.
Hamad, 1 second. I cannot understand the question.
Okay. Now I will start working now.
Yes, today.
I will start
Pull.
Git work.
Yes.
But before it, I will check I'm inside the master, not inside the branch, right?
Yes, you should be inside the master.
What if I was inside the branch?
It will pull from master to branch, which doesn't make sense. Should be master to master. Yeah.
I think for now we're gonna stick
Where guys, you can do anything by the way. I'm just giving you the best practices. Otherwise, you'll face the wall. It's a big thing. This is like companies struggle with it. And if you leave here with this skill, with these best practices, they will say, wow, you know all of that? This is big. Because they struggle with it. They even created software that has UI to do this process. You just do it using a UI with the clicks, not with the command line. But when companies they know that you know this with command line, it will be a big deal for them. I want to hold the questions. Let me just continue, and then I will give you a chance to ask questions. Okay, so someone else did changes. I should pull these changes, check them, make sure it works fine with mine. If it doesn't, I should go personally and communicate. You did these changes yesterday. They are affecting. What should we do? So you should communicate with your team about it. Communication is good through the day. If this is not automated, you should do it in person. Okay. So you do good pull, and then you check them, and now here's the thing. Now you're ready to push. You checked, everything is fine on your local machine. You should go push origin feature branch. Git push origin feature branch. Where does this push?
The branch you created.
Aha! Then you will not lose anything. You're pushing this to some branch on your GitHub, your own GitHub. So you push and then create to create feature branch in your origin. Okay? So now let me tell you what that means. I'm local. Again, done. I pulled. I checked everything. Okay? It works. Everything works on my local machine. Okay? And I now need to push the changes I made today to my GitHub. My GitHub. Okay, what I do, I just push origin, the name of the branch. This will do two things. Create a branch remotely, because there's no branch yet. Here's there's no branch yet. We did not create it. It's locally only. So it will create a branch on your GitHub and to push the changes. Good? I said something wrong, by the way, and I think now I understand why you asked me this question. Here, let's go back. You do pull in the beginning of the day, pull rebase in the master. But when you are working on a branch and you want to push this branch, you should do git pull inside the branch.
So it's like a copy of the master.
It's not a copy. Because this step is to make sure like no one did changes from the morning till now on the repo, in the branch. No, in the master. No. You are here locally. No one knows about your branch. It's only inside your computer.
Yeah.
You created this in the morning, right? This branch. But maybe someone finished early today and they already did the push and the pull request and accepted the pull request, and now their code is on the master repo. So you want to know about this code before you push your code. No. You should stay in your branch and pull the changes from master here.
So the repo will be updated.
You are in branch, you just do git pull dash rebase upstream master. That's it. Okay? You pull the changes from the master of the organization to your local branch. Guys, just follow these instructions. I know. I mean, I know what's you're struggling with something. You're trying to memorize. Don't try. Just follow the process.
We have to put the branch.
And when you get bugs, just let me know.
We will go to the branch first, then we will put the master.
Because you're already on the branch, you're working. You're adding features. Let's move on. Okay? Guys. Okay, now the copy here is a mix between the changes you made and the latest version on the organization, for sure. You need to push these to your GitHub using git push origin master, origin
Name of the brand.
branch. This will create a branch on your GitHub here and put the changes on it. And now you want to repeat the cycle. Okay? You want to send your changes to the master of the organization. And that will complete the cycle. And that's you manually by sending a pull request. So you go there, send a pull request to the organization, and this will send a pull request, and whoever created this organization, this is Scrum Master, can go, look at your code, talk to you, is it okay, like, do you think this is up to date? When did you make these changes? Because, like, okay, they will communicate to you and make sure that everything is working and merge the changes. So everything, this will be up to date. Now, this process, the moment you pull the changes to your branch locally and push to your GitHub and send the pull request, this should be fast. Because you want to make sure while you're doing this, no one is changing this. You should verbally communicate with the Scrum Master and tell them, hey, I just pulled from the organization master to my branch locally. So I'm going to push to my GitHub and send you a pull request. Accept it.
Accept any changes
Before, yeah.
But after you do your feature. But after you finish your feature,
After you finish your feature.
you pull legal. And then nothing will happen to what you add.
No. What will happen?
This is how we
I mean, I think it would be similar to what I did.
What is it?
When I pulled from the master, the RDK, to my local machine, and I've done changes on my files, will it do?
It will affect them.
It will overwrite them, or?
It will not override them. It will tell you if there is any, at any point, if there's overwriting, it will tell you, hey, there's a conflict.
Oh, okay. So it will just add.
You either accept this or that.
Okay.
And what should we do when we have a problem?
You solve it manually. You delete the line, you place it, and you save.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is something I thought they talked to you about merge conflicts. So that means like we should do a session. We should do live session. I'm gonna talk to them about it. I thought you guys know about the conflicts. You don't know about the conflict?
We never saw it firsthand. We just heard about it.
When someone changes the same file, or when
Yeah,
change
that's
the same
How to deal with it?
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But how to deal with it? You deal with it manually. There's no automatic
So
way.
you shouldn't go to the other person and talk to them?
No, yeah, you should talk to them. So you bring the other team members like, well, we have a conflict here. What should we keep? And you discuss the point. And sometimes they do something like false log, or like they change the variable name. It's something easy. There's not a big change. But you should get to a midpoint where you solve this conflict by deleting the two lines and replace them with one line that's working. And both will accept it.
both of us will work on the same file. Everyone will add a function. So
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's a good point. Good. I know your point. So this is a file, okay? So you have a function one, and you're writing function one, and you push this. And now I pull it. I write function two. No, here. I have an empty one.
Yeah.
Okay. So 9 a.m. That wasn't it. That's the up to date on the master here. Okay? At 6 p.m. You did this. You pushed this, and now what's in the master is this. Between 9 and between 9 and 6, I was working on the empty file and did F2. And at 7 p.m., I wanted to push. I pull first. When I pull, Git is smart enough to put F1 first and F2 and tell you there's no conflict.
Wow.
Unless-
Even though it's on the same one.
Yeah. But if it's the same function and you changed one line, that will tell you there's a conflict. It's smart, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry, it's smart enough. Yeah, whoever invented this tool is, wow, smart. Okay, choose your adventure. Wow, it's been an hour. I prepared for only 30 minutes.
There's no 50 minutes.
Yeah.
You always say that, and we spend 1 hour and a half.
My lectures always are long, by the way. From my education history, my lectures always exceed. Thank you. Like usually it's 1.5 of the original time planned. If you pull request, so now it says to choose your Git adventure. If your pull request gets merged, go to this slide, which is the next slide. If everything is merged here, everything is fine. Okay? Your pull request has been merged. So if you send pull request and the Scrum Master merge the pull request, everything is fantastic. Your changes have been merged to the master repo. All what you need to do is clean up your feature branches. You go delete your branch because you're done. I'm done with this feature. You delete it. Okay? So you will start with the feature branch in your GitHub fork. And when the pull request is merged, your pull request will include something that reassembles this commit. Don't worry, it will reassemble it. It will give the commits and reassemble them. Click the delete branch button to delete the forks feature branch. You don't need it anymore. You can keep it. I'm not telling you should delete it, but you can. But best practice is delete it because you don't need it anymore. Okay. Now you'll need to remove branch that's in your local copy, also in your local machine. You can do this, okay? You can check out master branch and git checkout branch. You should delete it first. How?
You deleted it.
No, locally. Here, git branch dash D. You delete it locally.
Dash D will delete it.
We'll delete the branch. Yeah.
Another letter was
Dash. We did git branch dash A, which is all. We did git checkout dash B, which is create a branch.
But you shouldn't delete the branch until the Scrum Master accepts.
Accept and the code is merged.
Yeah.
Yes. Now you need to make more edits to your the other scenario if it did not work, if the Scrum Master told you this is not gonna work, I need to change some. You need to make more edits in your pull request. It's fine. I mean, you need to make some more revisions for your pull request can be merged. Adding new changes to an already submitted pull request is not as challenging as you might think. So I already submitted the pull request, but the Scrum Master told me I cannot merge it, I cannot accept it. Go, do some changes. When you do some changes, you push again, your pull request will still waiting until you're done. So you're fine. So more commit, push, you push to the original master, and this will automatically, when you push to your GitHub, it will automatically hand them to the pull request. So this is automatic. Okay?
So we didn't have to go and make new pull requests.
No, you don't need to. Once you push to your GitHub, it will be inserted already to your pull request. And this is the workflow in general. You check out master, pull request, okay? Check out new, then you do the committing, and then when you're done, okay, before you push, you pull again from upstream, then you push to your GitHub, and then you submit the pull request, and these are the two scenarios. That's it. That's it. Okay. Huh? I will tell you. I forget.
That's something that's
All right. Guys. No, I am. I'm just kidding. Something bad.
there's two things that I'm confused about. The first thing is, what's the master and branch doing?
Guys. Okay.
And the other thing, the first thing
So
is
the first thing, what's
master branch doing? Exactly. If your only work is on a separate
Yes.
branch, not the master branch.
it's the source of truth. It's
master,
the-
no, the master branch for your project.
Yeah.
What is it for?
Because even locally, you will branch, you make branches from it. So you need to sync it to this. Your master here should be synced to this. So every time you want to make a new branch, you make a branch
So
from the master.
making a new branch is basically copying whatever's in
Whatever in master, and give it a new name. What's the other question?
That's it.
That's it? Okay, cool. You cannot. I'm so sorry. Okay, we'll give you 10 minutes.
The only question which is very
Yeah.
confusing regarding the branch. Why we have to read the branch?
Why do we need a branch? Good question. So again, it's just a way to organize the work. Okay. So let's say you are working on a copy of you are doing your project. You ask today what to do. Is it Angular or React, right? How about if you want to do both?
What the?
You want to do React, then you want to do it using Angular.
Okay.
So you should have two places to hold this,
Yes.
right? So you can have 10 places actually inside one repo locally with 10 different copies that has 10 different code. It's copying. You're copying from the master, but you're changing, and these changes does not affect any other branch. Okay?
Yes.
So it's a standalone copy.
Yeah. So you always need that.
You always need it.
Always.
Yeah.
It's like a new instance of your master.
Yeah. You have other questions?
No, this is the main.
Sorry, I'm not trying to avoid you, but I didn't see you. Okay. Amen.
Scrum Master, now you put the GUI, which is the website, and you make the name from this.
Yes. It's one click. The pull request is one click. The merging is one click. Easy. Now, what are you missing? Git, you need to know the conflict, right? You need to know how to do the pull without the rebase. What's the difference between rebase and merge? Okay. What else? Are you missing anything else?
Something live.
Yeah, you need. I mean, I'm not gonna do live. I think you should not do live. You should struggle with it. Like you should do it yourself. I want you to lose some code. When you lose some code, you realize how important.
I'm gonna open my textbook, next one, and put my code there. So
Just leave your code somewhere on the USB. Okay, guys. One more thing. There's a tool. Do you guys know Visual Studio Code? Yeah. Visual Studio Code help you with the conflicts a lot. It will tell you. It will give you a handy tool. Like it will tell you, well, there's a conflict here. There's this line, this line. It will give you two buttons. Do you want to keep the first one or the last one? Just click the button and it will delete the other one. So it's a handy one. And it will give you flags. So whenever you pull, all the files that are affected, give them a label and give them the number of conflicts. So it's a handy thing to use.
What was the name of the
Essentially, you download, that's it.
No, VS Code.
Yeah.
It comes with it. It comes with it. It's built in. It's built in. Good? Alright. I'm gonna stop this recording because I'm gonna talk to you about something before I should not be in the recording.
Something bad.
No, it's not.